Before Amazon boxes, before glossy, mass-produced wrapping paper, and way before barcode scanners beeped your Christmas morning into existence, the holidays looked very different. In the 1920s, magic wasn't about what was inside the box. It was about the thought that went into it. A wooden horse carved by hand, a rag doll stitched with love, and tied to it all, a little piece of art, a gift tag with your name written in looping. Before we continue, make sure you subscribe to our channel so that you get each of nostalgic video notification. And here's the thing, those tiny paper tags weren't just scraps. They were treasures, keepsakes. Sometimes they outlasted the toy itself. Today, we're diving into the forgotten world of 1920s gift tags, when toys were handmade, wrapping was sentimental, and every detail carried a story worth saving. The world of the 1920s Christmas. Let's set the stage. The 1920s are often remembered for jazz, speakeasies, flappers, and the glamour of Art Deco design. But for most families, especially in the US and the UK, Christmas was still deeply rooted in tradition and simplicity. The First World War had ended just a few years earlier. Families were trying to rebuild, to celebrate life, to embrace joy again. Money wasn't always abundant, but there was a sense of making do with love. Instead of toy aisles overflowing with plastic, children cherished wooden trains with wheels that squeaked as they rolled across wooden floors. Hand-sewn rag dolls passed from sister to sister. Tin wind-up toys, a marvel of mechanics at the mothership. Time, handmade teddy bears stuffed with wool or sawdust. Gifts were few, maybe one or two per child, but each one mattered deeply. And every gift, no matter how simple, was dressed up with a tag. Gift tags is more than paper. Here's what might surprise you. Those gift tags weren't disposable. Today, we tear them off and toss them in the bin. But in the 1920s, families treated them like keepsakes. A gift tag wasn't just about labeling who the toy was for. It was a personal touch, a handwritten name in elegant cursive, a splash of color painted in ink or watercolor, sometimes even pressed flowers or embossed foil edges. Mothers would carefully save the prettiest tags after Christmas. They'd tuck them into family scrapbooks or keep them in little ribbon-tied bundles. Children, too, treasured them, the way a child might save a shiny sticker or ticket stub today. Think about it. Some of those gift tags have survived for 100 years. Why? Because people saw them as artifacts of love, not just packaging. The art of the 1920s gift tag, and let's talk design. Because if you've ever seen a real 1920s gift tag, oh, they are stunning. The Art Deco movement was in full swing. That meant geometric lines, bold gold and black contrasts, and fonts that looked modern, chic, almost futuristic. But gift tags weren't just sleek. They also carried the warmth of hand-drawn illustration. Common styles included ink and watercolor drawings of nutcrackers, corollars, snowy cottages, shimmering metallic embossing, a tiny flash of gold or silver, foil. Playful calligraphy that made even a child's name look like poetry. Motifs of abundance, holly leaves, candy canes, sleigh bells. Stores like Macy's in New York and Harrods in London were beginning to promote decorative wrapping and tags as part of the modern holiday experience. For middle-class families, buying a pack of these stylish tags was a way of keeping up with the times, of blending tradition with the flair of the jazz age. Handmade toys, handmade feelings, but here's the part that ties it all together. Toys themselves were handmade. The tags were often hand-illustrated, and the holidays carried this overarching sense of personal care. A wooden train might be carved by a grandfather. A doll might be sewn by a mother. The tag, decorated with painted holly or a bit of ribbon, tied it together. There was an emotional layering happening. It wasn't just here's a gift, it was here's my time. My effort, my love, wrapped up for you. Imagine a child running down the stairs on Christmas morning in 1925. The room smells of pine and coal fire. Stockings hang by the mantel. And there, under the tree, sits a doll with a handwritten tag. For Mary, with love from Mama. That tag meant just as much as the doll. Maybe more. Stickers before stickers. Now, here's where things get fun, and where it ties back to our modern world. Those 1920s gift tags? They were basically the ancestors of today's stickers. Think about it. Small, decorative, collectible pieces of paper that people didn't want to throw away. Tags were cut, drawn, painted, sometimes embossed, just like the sticker sheets we collect and scrapbook with today. Fast forward to 2025, and sticker culture is booming again. Planners, journals, scrapbooks, digital sticker apps, people are recreating that same joy of adding a little flourish to something simple. And many of today's sticker designers are actually drawing inspiration directly from those vintage gift tags. You'll see Art Deco-inspired sticker fonts, metallic foils for that touch of luxury, nostalgic illustrations of children, snowmen, or Santa. It's a revival, and it proves something powerful. What once made a gift tag magical still makes a sticker magical today. So here's the takeaway. In the 1920s, Christmas wasn't about quantity. It wasn't about piles of gifts or flashy gadgets. It was about meaning layered into the smallest details. Every toy carried hours of labor. Every tag carried a name, a thought, a gesture of love. Together, they made Christmas unforgettable. And here's the beautiful part. We can still bring that back. Through stickers, through vintage-inspired designs, through slowing down and adding personal touches, we can recreate the handmade magic that defined a century-old Christmas. Because at the end of the day, it's never been about the paper or the tag or even the toy. It's about the memory tied to it. And that's something worth carrying forward. One sticker, one gift, one name at a time. So the next time you peel a sticker or tie a tag on a gift, remember, you're not just decorating. You're carrying on a tradition nearly a century old. And maybe, just maybe, your little sticker will end up in a scrapbook one day, just like those 1920s tags. A memory kept, a story told, a holiday moment preserved.